Hey, this is Life for Sean Renee here, back with another video. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. This video is about getting set up at your job, at work, of all the places. Let's watch these stories.
Me and another blonde girl both work at this gym in different departments, but I guess the moral of the story is we're both kind of blonde. She thought one guy that went to the gym was like super cute, so she asked my friend that works at the front desk to like put a word in, like put her on, like sprinkle sprinkle. Leaves to go back to work, and then I'm still standing there like talking to my bestie. We're chopping it up, and then he's coming over to walk out. So she says, hey, like this girl thinks you're really cute. I think you guys would be super adorable, whatever, doing the thing. And then she pulls up this girl's Instagram and shows him a picture of this girl, tan AF, like super blonde, light eyes, looks nothing like me. And he thought that I was standing there behind her, waiting for her to shoot her shot for me. He literally went home and told his girlfriend that I was shooting my shot with him through my friend, when me and this girl don't even look alike, like at all. So of course what happens next is his girlfriend stops letting him go to the gym alone, and she starts showing up every time he wants to work out. And he literally pointed at me, literally with his pointer finger, and was like, it was her. And I could tell he was obviously being like, it was her that was trying to get with me. And I was like, there's no way that this is happening right now. As I watch her stalk towards me, the girlfriend, in an attempt to like, with glaring at me, like wants to beat me up for sure. Like she told her friends she wants to beat me up. And I'm just there like, I'm too old for this, you guys. So my next like month looked like him always coming in with his girlfriend, her always glaring me down and like attempting to intimidate me by walking towards me, like stalking towards me, like wants to kill me. I'm like, okay, like I'm just doing my job, and it literally wasn't me. So
Girl, I would have been right then and there. I would have said something. I would have been like, no, it wasn't me. And they would have shut it down. If you opened your mouth and you said, hey, it is not me, everything would have been completely and utterly squashed down. Everybody would not even be bothered to be trying to fight you. If you had just mentioned, said, hey, it's not me. I don't know what you're talking about. That's not me. And keep moving. Because if you don't say anything, you wouldn't be in this situation. Sometimes you got to speak up for yourself so you're not caught in situations. You know what I mean? All right, let's watch the other story.
So I've been a stay-at-home mom for the last 4 years and decided to go back into the corporate world last month. I ended up getting a job as like a director or something. I'm not going to be too specific. And something happened that was insane today. And it made me realize why I even went into being a stay-at-home mom in the first place. So something happened on Tuesday. I definitely played a part in pretty much saying something kind of mean to one of my coworkers. I said something mean about him. He ends up telling our boss what happened. And mind you, this is Tuesday. Our boss didn't come back to work until Friday because they were at a meeting or whatever. He waits until Friday to tell her. Whole time, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, talking to me like everything's fine. Had nothing bad to say. Everything is super nice. Everything is super chill. Literally an hour before I get off work, our boss is like, hey, can you come to my office? I really want to talk to you about something. Addresses the situation that happened on Tuesday. And I am literally like, yeah, this is why I stayed my ass at home. Because what? You mean to tell me I've been talking to you for 3 days and you had nothing? You couldn't have told me anything? And mind you, I'm new. So I could see if he was like, well, you might have reacted bad or anything. No, you literally felt superior. And if anybody is asking, yes, the answer is yes. I am the only one. So that played a part too, I could tell. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's for me. I don't think corporate world is for me. Stay with my kids.
It's hard out here. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta tread light. When knowing you said something mean, and then you still talk to the person, it's just like no point in talking to the person if you said something. You know what I mean? Like I would have just not said nothing at all. I would have kept my comment to myself until I was off work, and then I would have brought it back up again. Or you should have just brought it up to your manager first. so that it doesn't sound bad coming out of you and not having to deal with it. But since they waited and was talking to you, that's mad. Like Two Face did. Like, yeah, they probably provoked you into getting mad, and that's why. You know what I mean? Because it's just easily to get people provoked, and then automatically, oh yeah, be laugh, hee hee ha in your face, and then go back behind your back and start talking to the boss. That's usually how it goes. And but let's watch the next video.
I'm about to get ready for my shift, but I have to tell the story about what happened last night at work because I'm still thinking about it. Like, what the fuck was that? So last week, right, I met this couple, maybe in their 50s, 60s, amazing people. Like, seriously, I had a 30-minute conversation with them about everything. Like, I know how these people met. I know what they did for work. I know what they do now. I know where they live. I know where they have property. I know everything about them. And then they tell me about their son, right? They're like, oh, like, yeah, we have a son. He lives in the city. I was literally about to dox his address. Let me not say where he lives. So they just tell me briefly about their son. The mom was like, oh, like, my son is gorgeous, like 6'3", like, I taught him how to treat women well, like, from when he was little. But he's 32, like, he's too old for you, like, that's too bad. Like, the mom literally said something like, oh, like, you could have been my daughter-in-law. And I'm like, yeah. So then last night at work, and keep in mind, this was last Saturday, so fast forward 1 week, 7 days, and I tell them the only days that I work at this restaurant are Saturdays and Sundays. So I'm working last night, and I see them walk in with their son, and I'm like, wait, like, didn't you say he was too old? But I'm like, okay. So obviously, like, I go up to them, give the mom a hug. I'm like, hi, it's so good to see you. Like, Merry Christmas. How was your holiday? She's like, hey. And then the husband is like, hey, how are you, sweetie? Like, and then they literally turn to the son and they're like, this is our son, Brendan. Cricket! And I'm like, bro, you said he was 32. I'm 21 for reference. You literally looked me in my face and said, oh, but he's too old for you. And it's so awkward, bro. The son is literally like, hi. And I'm like, thank God it's not my table, it's my coworker section. But then I'm in the back room where, like, servers put in orders and get drinks, and they're leaving, right? They were there for hours. They come, knock on the door, and the woman is like, hey, we're leaving, like, I just wanted to say bye, like, see you soon, like, and then she was like, and they're drunk, like, I could tell they've been drinking a little. She's like, yes, and like, this is my son, blank, again, like, bro, okay. I'm like, damn, I'm being slutted out right now, like, please. And stuff like this happens all the fucking time when you're serving, like, just the craziest shit. I'm like, oh my god. So that's the story of how I was almost set up yesterday with a 32-year-old.
Girl, shoot your shot. I would have been like, okay, I'll talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Brendan, how you doing? What's new? 21, 30, 32? It's okay. I mean, come on. He had probably a tall glass of water. Okay? He's high. He's well hydrated. Girl, go for it. Because trust me, if they like you, that means they want you to be with him. You know what I'm saying? You don't really see that often. Now, what do y'all think about this video? You know what to do. Comment below. This is Life for Sean. No name. More videos on the way. Bye.